Peace, beloved. Oh, man, this they don't let a fly in. Peace. They don't let a fly in my room because they was cooking out today. I'm over here pouting. Peace, beloved. Ashe, ashe. I like this a little more. Peace, beloved. You saw my face. It was like, they don't let a fly in my room. God dang it. All right. All right, so, oh, I got so much to talk about. I'm trying to save it all. Lord, I burnt my nail. Peace, everyone coming in. Peace, peace, peace. One of the things I was thinking about was, I don't know, this is like random, which I know I'm good in random sometimes. Especially burning over here, burning my nail. Peace, beloved. Let me give it a couple of seconds, let y'all chime in. Peace, beloved. Y'all already know I'm going to definitely do a few pulls. If you would like for it to be live, make sure that you put it in the box. The question box is right beside the comments. You can put your name in the question mark box that's right beside the comments. And if I can get to you, I'll get to you. If I can't get to you, I'm so sorry. But I do want to touch bases on there. So tomorrow starts my series of Sacred Circle Sunday. A sister named Ronnie, she opened up her space to us in order to do something new. And it's a lot of that going on right now. So I'm thankful for my ancestors and my spirit guides for feeling that they want me to branch out of my comfort zone right now. I know that's what the whole goal is. Or whatnot. But opening space up, and tomorrow is going to be the beginning of something new for us, a new journey for our tribe in particular. And one of the main things that I want to make sure that I address first and foremost is embracing and understanding and how to tap into our divine feminine. And this is not just for women. So my men, if you are local or you are close to the Charlotte area, make sure that you try to come in at least to one of these events. It's also the mastery of self-love. Nothing, in my opinion, can be accomplished if you are not operating fully in your own self-love. If you're not understanding fully how to make choices and decisions that come from a place of self-love. A lot of times we are taught from a very superficial and surface level what self-love is. My goal and mission for a very long time has been to make sure that I bring awareness to that particular dynamic, not only for us that are older in our journey, but also for my younger ones and the babies in particular, that as parents and specifically mothers, we are showing our youngins how to love themselves. Okay, if you really go back, the root of every problem, every dynamic is the lack of self-love and value. Okay, when you really look at any problem or situation or chaos or circumstance that you have come across, the root of it was your lack of self-love and value within yourself. Okay, because a lot of times we like to point the finger and be like, but if they wouldn't have did this. No, sorry to tell you, beloved, you would have been operating in self-love when them signals and signs and flags was popping off. When they was popping off. But you was still blinded and you had your rose-colored glasses on and you weren't using discernment to know that that person wasn't in alignment with your future and your destiny, and they wouldn't have been the right choice for you in the first place. You wouldn't have made that choice. Absolutely, self-love meditations are amazing to listen to. Okay, if you operate in self-love, just keeping it real simple, we're not even talking about how to love ourselves, but just in the aspect of, if you operate in self-love at all times, the choices that we make, from the food that we eat, the the people that we surround ourselves with, the environments we choose to be in, the way that we take care of this physical vessel that is on loan to us, because this shit temporary. The way that we take care of this, every choice that we make stems from one dynamic. How do you love yourself? Do you really love yourself? Because if you really love yourself, you wouldn't be taken for granted that when you decided to eat that little piece of whatever it was that you knew wasn't good for you, or when you decided to pick up that cigarette, or when you decided to drink that whatever. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging anyone. This is a judgment zone free area, all right? But it's real. We have to be very real and very honest with ourselves. We have been raised in a society that they say it's okay to do things in moderation. You're moderately killing yourself. You can do moderation. You can moderately, slowly decide when you're going to die. That's the extreme of it. But at the end of the day, it's still a choice. So you have to learn how to choose. At a certain point, you say, I have a choice. When we were being raised by our parents, it's different. You know? They were making the choices for you. They were cultivating the dynamic for you. But when you come of age and now you are able to make the choice, the ball is in your court. So now whose fault is it? Free will is amazing. It's a wonderful thing. So tomorrow starts that series. Got real serious, didn't I? It starts that series of how do we tap into our divine feminine, and how do we take that energy and manifest with it? Because the divine feminine is all about creation. The divine feminine is all about intuition. It's all about nurturing. It's all about healing. Okay? This is why there's a balance. It's not to say that everything needs to be in divine feminine, but it is a very big urgency for us to start operating, specifically my women, for us to start operating more in our divine feminine, because the shift has always been in the divine masculine. Not always, but for the last few hundreds of years, we've been heavily in that divine masculine. And the divine masculine has a certain dynamic. It's to destroy. It's to do certain things. Think logical. It has a very specific purpose. That doesn't mean that it's not necessary. It's very necessary. You can't have one without the other. You cannot have one without the other. But it serves a specific purpose. And when you are too heavily on one side of the dynamic, it creates an imbalance. Okay? It creates an imbalance. And when you get that, this is when a whole nother dynamic pops off. And that's why there's a certain situation that is happening with the sage that's happening with us, okay? So what you have to do is be in a space where you say, how am I going to operate more in my divine feminine? Make a conscious effort that every day you are doing something that is connecting you to that divine feminine, okay? Something. That's my men and my women. And anytime you're using your intuition, that's why it's been a big call for us to be connected to our intuitive self. Our whole life, we've been taught not to listen to intuition, not to listen to our internal GPS. Our whole life, it is a necessity for you to connect to your divine feminine. It's a necessity. It's a necessity for you to operate using your intuition, okay? It's a necessity for you to just create. I don't care what it is. I don't give a damn if y'all are creating a damn paper airplane. You got to do something from a creative energy. Why? Because that's opening up chambers. It's opening up a certain connection. It's opening up a gateway in order for you to manifest with. Everybody want to learn how to master. It's so interesting. Everyone want to learn how to master the third dimension. And you realize the third dimension is Earth. Okay? 3D represents Earth. What is Earth? Thank you. What is Earth? Earth is what? Mama Earth. This is Gaia. This is nothing. The Earth is feminine energy. The Earth is the divine feminine. And because it is the divine feminine, that's why it's out here crying. That's why your babies, when they talking about the trees is talking, they know. It's the divine feminine. There's a lot of things that's going on with the earth. If you pay attention, the destruction that's happening is because the balance is off. Y'all better learn and connect and operate and wake up. I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it alone because I'm in a very serious energy today. But I need to go back to my lighthearted self. All right, let me see what we got. Yes, we are connected. Absolutely, beloved. We're absolutely connected. We are vibrating. We are normally vibrating on the same frequency as the earth. We are able to exchange our energy with her. Okay? And right now, because of everything that's been going on, the damage that's being done, certain dynamics that's happening on the physical plane, is definitely creating a different frequency, and it's changed what is being put out. Plus, there's a whole lot of other stuff that's going on. So, we ain't gonna get into all of that. But saying that to say, next week, tomorrow, starts our whole, dynamic that I'm excited about. And it starts a whole series. If you got a virtual ticket, you will receive an email tonight with the link on where you're supposed to join us in order for you to see it live. And then my babies that I'll be there for physically, we'll see you tomorrow at 12. Like I said, please make sure that you wear very comfortable clothes, okay? Comfortable. What's the best way to combat negative emotions? How to stay positive? That is the number one question. For me, the number one thing that I always tell people, like, what are you doing for your day-to-day routine? What's your daily routine? A lot of times y'all are not setting spiritual and daily routines to help you stay centered, to keep your vibration in a certain space. Okay, the first thing that you should do every day is have a set routine that is going to set the tone for what your day is, no matter what. If you're waking up to an alarm clock and you frustrated because you got to go to work or you got to get your day started, and now your whole energy just jacked up, that's not good, because that's kind of setting the tone for your day. You want to make sure that when you wake up, you are setting things that are going to keep you centered. I always wake up and I have my gratitude list that I'm thinking about. I do visualization techniques before I even get out of bed. I visualize love and light. I visualize my heart sending out a certain energy so I can operate in a certain energy throughout the day. So when people come into contact with me, they are going to feel love and light. They're going to feel a certain energy from me. I do sacred movement in the morning. I do my meditation in the morning. I set intention. I make sure that I set the intentions that my day is going to be amazing. Even if I am challenged, I ask for the universe to open up opportunities. If that means that they had to move something out the way in order for this opportunity to come in the door, then I'm okay with that. And that's not to say that when stuff trigger me and I'll be mad as hell for 2.2 seconds, it triggered me, but I experienced the emotion. I acknowledge the emotion. A lot of times y'all want to deny it or throw it under the rug or ignore that it's happening. No, don't ignore it. You got to acknowledge it. Peaceful love is coming in. You got to actually accept it. You got to process it. Okay? You got to process it. And when you are processing that emotion, allow it to flow through you and acknowledge, where's the root? Okay, I'm frustrated about this flower. What? What is this really doing? This was a temporary moment. They pissed me off because they said, what? Okay, why am I mad about that? What about that statement made me mad? What about this dynamic made me mad? What about this energy made me mad? So you have to pay attention. What is the root cause of the emotion? And a lot of times if we sit there and really think about it, even, is this something that's going to affect me in 5 years? And is it going to affect me for for my higher self, or I'm thinking it's going to like throw my whole life off? It's a little dramatic. Sometimes we're being way too dramatic. So you got to pay attention to, excuse me, why? Why you mad? Why you mad, hon? Why are you really mad? Because most of the time we mad over nothing. It ain't got shit to do with our purpose. Let's keep it real. It ain't got nothing to do with your purpose. It ain't got nothing to do with why you here at all. We be mad over the smallest thing. And then we'll say that it's messed our whole day up. For real? Your whole day? Your whole day. No. It just messed up that 5 minutes that whole situation was happening. Or however long that you engage in it. That's another thing. Y'all got to learn how to not engage. You will let a simple statement that probably took somebody 2 seconds to say affect your whole day. You will let somebody say something that took them 2 seconds to say, and it triggered you, and it triggered them for whatever reason, and then you engaged, and now you arguing a whole 30 minutes later. For what? That's a 30 minutes y'all could have daggone read a couple of chapters in a book. 30 minutes you could have daggone played a video on YouTube that was teaching you how to access your DNA. I'm just saying. 30 minutes you could have been meditating. You could have been meditating. I don't know why it's doing this so often now. So it's a lot that you could have done in that 30 minutes instead of allowing someone to pull you in so you can engage. It's hard to let go. It's really not. It's very easy. It's very easy to let go. You just choose to hold on to it. And like I said, you really just got to be in a mindset where you click and say, is this something I should be allowing to draw my attention when I got a whole legacy to be building? I got a whole legacy to be building. Jazz, you popping off. Oh my God. Come on, Jazz. I done gave you too many tools for that. But I really like, and some people not going to get it, beloved. Some people not going to get it because they are too attached to this 3-dimensional dynamic. I've been like this for my whole life, and it's crazy because when I think about it, I remember getting into conversations, or as my exes used to call it, heated debates, friendly debates. I remember at that time frame, I'm like, I would always hit that. This ain't got shit to do with how I'm about to feed these kids, how I'm going to make sure that this roof stay over our head, and how I'm building into my empire. If it don't have nothing to do with that, I'm not getting ready to engage in this conversation with you because it's a waste of my time. And unfortunately, that's how I used to say it. So you can see that wasn't really operating in my divine feminine. I was all divine masculine at that point. That was all divine masculine. Like, look, I ain't got time for your bullshit. I'm over here building. And if you ain't trying to build this legacy with me, then I'm gonna need you to go sit down. Go have a seat. But when you are operating in your divine feminine, you know how to present that same statement with a different energy. You can say that same statement and it can come across totally different. I told y'all, like my next mate, he gonna be lemongrass bath every time he want to get in an argument. Let's go run a bath. Okay. He could be arguing, I'm gonna be stripping. Like, we we about to go take this lemongrass bath. We about to go take this lemongrass bath because your levels up here and I'm trying to be right here, boo. We not doing that. What we need to talk about. Okay. I know. And see, it's social media. I am happy. It's social media. That's social media. Especially social media. And I can get it because sometimes somebody, especially on my pages, somebody will come and they'll say something. They say something and I'll be looking at them like, I want to write a whole dissertation in response. And then I'll write it and then I push delete. I'm going to push delete. I ain't getting ready to do it. No. You try. You almost got me. Gotta be quicker than that. I'm like the commercial. Gotta be quicker than that. I'm telling y'all, my ladies, I'm telling y'all, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Take that bath. Get them essential oils out. Get them essential oils out. Get them essential oils out. Light them candles. Get you some cinnamon. Y'all know I love me some cinnamon, but start burning some cinnamon. We over here fighting. We could have been doing it. I'm just saying. We could have been having sex. We could have been doing some sacred shit. We could have been getting into some tantra. You over here wanting to fight me over what? Because I don't agree with you? I ain't got to agree with you. We ain't got to agree about everything. Is it making us money? I'm just saying. Is it helping with how these kids gonna be guys? I'm just saying. That's how my mind think right now. I just be like, I'm 43. I'm about to be 43. I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not. I refuse. I'm gonna tap out. I'm tapping out. Tap out. Can't do it. 43. I might got a good, I don't know how many more years I got, but I might got a good 20 more years that we could be getting it in. I got a good 20 in me. Right. So we need to be taking advantage of these good 20 that we got. Just saying. Nah. Hey, Pooh. Man, social media, I be so, When I used to run the Comedic Science page, man, listen. That page, sometimes some people would just say some stuff that I just want to chop them in their damn throat. Like, did you just let that come out your mouth? Are you stupid? That's when that divine masculine pop up out of me, and I just be like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand your mindset. I don't understand. I don't understand. So I'm like, that whole, this is one thing that frustrates me, and this is why I started being more focused on women in particular, learning how to embrace our divine feminine. I would make a post and it would be celebrating our black men. And it might just be like, black men are amazing and, you know, I love you and da 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 da. And it's always one that's going to pop out the box. It might be like, okay, let's say the statement say, black men are amazing and we should appreciate and honor them for the gods they are. Okay? That's so nice. And it's so simple. And it's just celebrating our black men. Right? Now, somebody gonna come up on the page. Somebody gonna come up on it. It's always one that's gonna come up there. As long as they know how to appreciate us. When they learn how to appreciate us. Shut up. Oh my God, why you can't just celebrate them? You can't celebrate your daddy right now? You got daddy issues. I'm going to need you to take up that shit with him. Okay? get off my page venting and being mad at black men because you have daddy issues or you got black men issues or whatever the hell is going on in your mind. Do you date a black man? Do you even date men? Let's go there. I'm just saying. I'm just like, what is your issue? Why you can't just say yes? We love you, black men. Why we can't just take the time and say, I honor you? And it used to irritate the hell out of me. Oh my God, it used to irritate because it would be somebody got to put a whole dissertation. I'm going to chop you in your damn throat. You lucky we on social media. You lucky. That's how I was feeling. That's why I had to get off of there. That was one of the main reasons, outside of other dynamics, this flop had to get on my nerves. That was one of the main reasons that I had to let that energy go, because they were trying some real white people on there calling you niggas. There's too much going on. I'm just saying. I love them too. They still need a good swift chop in the throat. Somebody did chop them in the throat, because then they wouldn't be exercising their damn throat chakra the way that they be exercising that shit. Oh, God. Yes, they eggplant free diet. And I don't have no problem with that. But just don't be on here. I'm like, even my babies that don't date men, I'm like, they still celebrate them. So I just be like, because I'm like, did you not have a daddy? I really be feeling like it's that either your daddy wasn't in your life or you just had a very harsh experience with men, but you're not. I've never been, no matter what my personal relationship with men have been, okay, I have never been on that bandwagon that men ain't shit, because that's some dumbass shit. I'm sorry. I can't even. That would be a smack in my father's face. My father done been by my side. What would I say I was about to be? 43. He done been by my side for 43 years. So for me to say that men ain't shit, and I didn't even have a great relationship with him in the beginning, the first 20 years. But for me to say that would be a straight disrespect to who that man is in my life. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. I got a whole lot of guy friends that have been amazing men in my life. I see them being amazing fathers. That would be a smack in their face for me not to honor and acknowledge who they are. And you out here talking about, as soon as they learn how to appreciate us, they do. You just be picking stupid ass men. I'm sorry. I don't know. You picking people that are disrespectful to you. What kind of energy you carrying? How you walking around? Obviously, it's the wrong kind since you came out your mouth with that crazy ass shit. Okay, let me stop cussing. I'm sorry. Whew, let me let Oshun go. I'm gonna let Oshun. Oshun is in rare form. I ain't gonna lie. She been in rare form all week. Man, listen, they are amazing. I love black men. Y'all are amazing. Not appreciative. I don't know what the hell wrong with her. Whatever it is, somebody need to go lay pipe or something. Somebody need to give her some sacred sexual sex. Somebody needs some. They need to bless her life so she can get. I'll be feeling like that be a lot of the problem. I'm sorry. A lot of the problem. I'm about to pick on my men because I don't even know how many men in our group. But I'm about to pick. Y'all ain't laying it down right. Y'all need to go and help some of these women get their life. They need their lives together. Somebody ain't giving them good sex. Somebody ain't give. Because just off of that in general, how you gonna say that you can't appreciate the black man? I'm just saying. And I know that sounds real crass and ratchet, but I'm saying. You ain't had no good. You ain't had no good. You ain't had no good. I'm just saying. You ain't had no good if you sitting there talking about you can't even appreciate the black men on that. Just that alone will damn make you appreciate them. I'm just saying. Okay. So, right. I already know I got too many black men that are amazing. They are amazing. I have a lot of black men in my life that are just like my uncles, my father. I have friends that are just amazing men, amazing fathers. And yeah, they might have made a few mistakes and they might have done some crazy shit too, but it's just, you know, it's too many good people to negate that. But the crazy part, I'm not just gonna pick on women. The men would do the same shit. So let me say that I would be like, the black woman is a goddess. The black woman is God. Something like that. You know, she's able to birth nations. She's the only dynamic. The black woman is the only dynamic, the only creature in the world that can birth all nationalities. I put a statement like that. And then here come a black man. You must love, like, you must be a feminist. The hell? I just said I love a black man like 3 posts ago. The hell? And I just realized that, like, it's just miserable people. And they just want to have something to say. And they don't have a platform on their own page. So they just feel like they're going to come onto my page because I have a platform and, you know, speak their mind. And that's okay. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be heard. So you have to allow people to process their pain and their misery and be whoever they're going to be and be okay with that. But I think it bothers me the most because if we are walking in consciousness or awareness or, you know, so-called woke or you hotep or whatever the hell you want to call yourself, whatever label you putting on yourself, then that means we are operating outside of the box. We don't have no limitations. We shouldn't be still dealing with the same dysfunction that the mass community is dealing with. You should not still be dealing in a certain sense of sickness and dysfunction. Shouldn't. Not if you're saying that you woke for real. You woke? You woke? Nah, I don't think so. You that fake woke. You that type of woke that you just know how to read books and regurgitate information. That ain't woke. You can't talk to me. I don't have that conversation. You a caterpillar still. You a caterpillar. I'm a butterfly, boo. We can't even have no conversation. Can't even have no conversation. What we talking about? All right. I'm off my soapbox. I had to get that off my chest. I feel better now. I feel better now. Right? How you woke and miserable right there. Boo. How you woke and miserable? That shit don't even make no damn sense. I be like, so you telling me that I came and walked in this journey so I could be miserable? So I could be concerned? So I could be sitting here walking around miserable, worried about whether or not I'm going to get bombed or they going to spray a chemical on me or whatever the hell y'all be worried about. Y'all be worried about the most dumbest shit. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to let it go. I'm sorry. Y'all about to get all the realness. I'm on a painkiller right now, so y'all about to get all the realness. There's no sensor on my mouth today, so let's see how these readings go. Ain't no sensor on my mouth. But saying all of that to say, I love my black men. I love y'all. I love men in general. I don't even want to just put it on black men. I love the men who are doing a service to the community. I love men who want to share love and light and make sure that we as women are protected and are guided in a certain dynamic, that we are powerful and operating in our true goddess energy. Okay? Okay? I love my black women. Y'all are amazing. I cannot wait until the more of us are truly walking in our goddess self, are truly connected to our divine goddess energy so we can protect our men as well. You're supposed to be setting down candles and altar placements and rituals and all kind of shit for your black men, for your men in general. You're supposed to be covering them. They should not be walking into the home and feeling chaos and confusion and then wanting to sit out in the driveway. They should not be sitting in the driveway for 30 minutes because they don't want to come in the house. They should be coming home to something that is peaceful. They should be coming home and feeling like, damn, I'm glad I'm home. Because it feel like peace here. This feel like home. I know that I could come in the house and I'm going, my whole mood getting ready to change. When I walk in the door, the smell, the aroma itself about to make me calm down. That's the way that your man should be walking in. And vice versa. If you the man that's got more divine feminine energy and you the one that's taking care of the home and your wife is the one that's that divine masculine, she should be coming home to peace. She should be coming home to the same dynamic that you would want set for yourself. Learn how to do and be reciprocating the energy that is needed. Should not be in confrontation. We got to get out of this space that we are in conflict and confrontation with each other. We got to, man, as a community in particular. I know I got like a lot of other people that follow me that's not melanated, but when I'm talking to my melanated ones right now, we got to stop being at conflict. It is not doing us a service. It's not doing them babies. We doing a disservice to them babies. I don't know how many times I got to like get on this soapbox and tell y'all like, stop. Stop just being mad for them. Stop jumping on these posts because some black man done said something crazy. I'm not engaging. I'm not engaging. Same way with y'all. Sometimes we get so caught up in a trigger because of a past relationship, a past dynamic. Your ex-wife, your ex-girl done did some old crazy shit. So when this girl pop up on social media and say something that's dumb as hell, you jumping down her throat for what? Because you ain't get to say what you wanted to say to your ex. So now you want to pop off on another sister? You supposed to be operating in compassion and understanding that she is broken too. You have to understand your brokenness. Heal it. So you can stop operating in that cycle. Get out that cycle. We got to get out that cycle. We cannot heal this community. We cannot grow and be progressive if we are not operating in our own healing first. If we do not stop this craziness that's going on first. Why your kids are being disrespectful? Because they seeing some disrespectful ass parents. You don't even know how to talk to your child. So how you going to be able to talk to anybody, a grown ass person? You wondering why kids is going to school being disrespectful to the teachers because y'all asses is doing the same stuff at home. What we see on the outside is a reflection of us. You can't blame nobody else. Okay. Now for real. I'm off. I got it all off my chest now. I feel better. I feel better. All right. So everybody that's in right now, I'm going to go ahead and do y'all reading. The first one is Queen. All right. My first one is Queen. It's crazy. I was looking at properties today. I've been looking at properties. And I found all of these properties. Gorgeous homes. I found this one property on like 80 acres. One, like I just been finding like a really great dynamic in different states and houses that I could flip or whatever. And the only thing I could think of, I said, would be so beautiful to have a community that everybody is like-minded, that everybody wants the same thing, that everybody, and I've been talking about this community, and I had a conversation with somebody recently, and I was a little frustrated because when I was talking about it, I thought about the fact that, think about how many times we have tried to start a community. Think about how many times we've tried to start a community, how many times we've tried to pull a certain dynamic together and build. Because that's what it's going to take in order to really change what's going on in the future. It takes us to come together and build together. And, you know, I'm concerned. Like, I want to do that, and I really want to, you know, be a part of the solution. But the only thing I think about is we don't know how to get along. We don't know how to get along on a basic level. We don't know how to get along. We be arguing with each other over some dumb shit. And that irritates me. Like, how can I really put my energy towards something that's beautiful and as golden as that? And we can't even get along. We mad because somebody they don't want to have. Look, I'm dumb as hell. Okay, I'm joking about this, but we mad because maybe I want 3 husbands. You telling me I can't have 3 husbands? I'm just saying. I might need a spiritual husband. I might need a tantra husband. And I might need somebody that can cook because I like to eat. So y'all, some dude gonna be mad because they gonna be like, she over there with 3 husbands. Don't be mad. Don't hate. Don't hate. I'm playing. For somebody to be in my inbox, I don't want 3 husbands. I can't deal with 3 of y'all. I can barely deal with 1. But we be mad about dumb stuff. We mad because somebody want to be vegan and somebody else want to eat meat. Y'all are getting a whole damn drag out argument. A whole argument about it. Y'all have a whole argument. Okay? A whole argument about they eating meat and then that person vegan. Why? What they eat don't make you shit. Just saying. Why are you worried about it? What you need to be worried about is staying in a space where everybody's vibration is on the same frequency and we all concerned about building. We're all concerned about each other's evolution. We're concerned about making sure all our babies is operating in their God self. That's what we should be worried about. Why are you worried about if I want to have extra shit going on in my house? Is you over here paying the bills? You paying the bills, you might can't have to say so, might. You ain't paying no damn bills, then hush. Worry about your household. You mad because you ain't getting none. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Let me get these cards popping before I get myself in trouble. Be getting a text message in about 5 minutes. Like, oh, so you want 3 husbands now? The hell? Look, that's why they was about to cut me off right then. It's like, oh. Oh my goodness. Yes. None of it is nation building. That is the craziest part. We don't never be talking about, or you be talking, they be mad because they be like, somebody believing in Dr. Africa's teachings. Like, I'm heavy with Dr. Africa. I rock with Dr. Africa. And then the other person might be on some Dr. Sebi shit. And it's like, but they always about healing the community. So whatever is working is what we're going to be using. Y'all, I'm on pain medication. Don't pay me no mind. I really am. I'm drugged up right now. That's why I'm extra. I ain't got no filter on my mouth. There's no filter on my mouth. There's no filter. There's no filter there. DM gonna be lit this. Look, no it ain't. Don't be in my DM. Lord, talking about I can have 3 in 1. Where sway? How sway? How? How sway? I need a lot. He got to be, y'all done heard me. I'm picky as shit. He need to be able to build me a house because I'm looking at these houses that I'm trying to flip. I'm looking at these houses I'm trying to flip. I done found me a whole damn big ass house for like $50,000 somewhere. Listen, Linda. I need somebody that can build me a house, that can cook me a meal, that can meditate with me, that's well-versed in Tantra, or at least have the beginning knowledge, that like to read, that is not a pop-offish type person. I don't like pop-off type men. I don't like to argue. I'm very non-confrontational. What else? He got to have a nice physique. I would prefer for him to be a little bit taller than me. See how that list start getting longer and longer? But like, I thought she said he needed to be 3 things. You gonna text me your number? I'm taking applications. I don't know. No, I'm not really taking applications. See, y'all, I'm not fooling with y'all in here because y'all will have my ass in trouble. I will be getting a text message in like 5 minutes, 2 minutes now. I said 5 minutes a couple minutes ago. About 2 minutes, I'm about to receive a message talking about, oh, so you taking applications? Like, bruh, I ain't got no ring on my finger. I ain't got no rings. Last time I checked, I was real single. Last time I checked. I'm just saying. All right, Queen, let me get your cards so I'll really be in trouble. Be over here. Single. You gotta do it to her mind. I ain't, my mind's strong, bro. I'ma still have a list. No matter how good you doing. Everything. Mind and the physical. I still be like, gotta be have some shit got to be in order. Didn't I just say I'm building legacies over here? I'm building legacies. I'm trying to have like 50 properties. So I can just be like, what area you in? Oh, go. We got a healing house over there. You can go over there. What community you at? I'm trying to build communities, y'all. Like, I've been really on something different. I want to build some communities. Okay. You can tell, Queen, you can tell you and your mate. Yes, I said tantra. That's on all levels, not just sex. I must have missed it. I missed a comment from you, beloved. I said everything. You sending us out good energy. I say. One more, baby. Let me get one more for you. Oh, I don't miss the whole. That's 1 and 3 of 3. Made it in. I don't know if I want an alpha. I'm a little funny about alpha men. You got to be open to, in case I decide to change my mind and I do want a poly relationship, because I'm very fluid and I decided that I just wake up one day. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. It's jokes. It's jokes. All right. Here we go. Here we go. The craft card for Queen Beloved. This is I was saying that you and your mate are very in sync because y'all both got the same card. Okay, you got the same card. So the craft card is all about leaving your mark, tapping into your legacy, making sure that you are doing the things that are leaving your mark. What are you doing that's connected to your heart space? I in particular feel like this is something that you and your mate are creating. So like I said earlier, whatever y'all working on, beloved, I'm like, the universe is saying this, oh, they all for it. You all for it. All right, they all for it. Integrity. The integrity card is saying, hey, walk your talk. You are in a space right now in particular, because it's in the present position, that you are walking your talk, beloved. You are so connected to what it is that you're seeing evolving for you. But there's going to be more of an urgency or more of a pressure for you to feel like you got to get in alignment. Okay? For you to get in alignment with what that energy really represents. It might mean that you're going to have to separate yourself from a lot of people and a lot of things. You're going to have to like get your blinders on and be very tunnel vision so you can operate in your gift, operate in a space where you are focused on your destination. It's almost like I always say, go in the woodshed. And this might require you to go in a good woodshed. It don't matter. Go on and go in it. Because what y'all manifesting, you already saw your mate card. We ain't got time to play no games. I can't come over today. I'm over here building this legacy. What you over there doing? Wanting to watch TV? Y'all want to smoke? Nah, I can't do none of that shit. Mm-mm. We can't, unless you over here putting in on this pot. Mm-mm. That's where you need to be, okay? This says, easy does it is your goddess card. And it says, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So know and trust that the universe, right, it's putting everything in perfect timing. It's divine timing. It's going to happen exactly when it's supposed to happen. You do not have to rush nothing. You have to be very intentional, beloved. And I already told your mate earlier today, like you in particular, you're going to be the one that's like covering things. You're going to be lighting them damn candles. You're going to be putting some rituals in motion so it can be protected and divinely, worked out. So operate in your energy. Take time, be patient, knowing that everything is going to happen and open up exactly when it's supposed to happen. Take some time to go outside so you can get some clarity, breathe in some fresh air, connect with the earth so it can give you these downloads that you about to receive, specifically on this whole new moon. If you can, I don't know where this is coming from. If you can, I need for you to be outside for this new moon. I need you to be outside for this new moon. The new moon that's coming up is about manifestation. Okay, it's about manifestation. Whatever it is y'all working on, make sure that you are setting intentions for how to let these doors open and make this abundance come in. All right, let this abundance come in because it's gonna come in. Your emotions are gonna be at a high. You are more connected. This is a superpower for my divine feminine. This is what we was just talking about. It's specifically connected to your divine feminine. You need to know how to use these emotions, channel them, so they can give you exactly what it is that they're trying to give you and manifest for you. But don't get too caught up in them. Let them process and go through. Understand what they are there for. Don't get too off guard. Don't get too caught up. All right? Sorry, y'all. Whew. All right. Yes, new moon. Go sit outside somewhere, hopefully. You don't have to necessarily see it, but it's something that you're supposed to connect to, okay? It's something you're supposed to connect to as you're walking through that process, all right? I wish y'all so much success. I love the fact that y'all are connected the way you are connected. All right, this might cut us off because I just realized how long I've been running my mouth. The next person is Red Chief. Red Chief. Let me know you in here. And then the third person will be New. Honey, I think it's New Yorican. New Yorican. I appreciate you, beloved. New Yorican. Oh, I ain't even put my Cash App down. That's how y'all know. I should have been asleep. Yeah, I should have been asleep. I'm on here trying to do readings. Yes, Kay. Actually, let me do Kay first because she had supposed to get hers right before I do Red Chief in New York. And let me do Kay because she was supposed to get hers like 2 days ago, yesterday. All right, okay. Oh shoot, y'all don't light me high, Lord. I'm be high tomorrow probably too until this pain subsides. She like, this the person. Peace, love, and power, beloved. I will probably catch y'all in the morning. I will be on here in the morning. All right. Ooh. Okay, the first card that come out for you, beloved, is the Worth card. And the Worth card is about your value. Do you really understand how valuable you are? Do you really understand your worth? Make sure you do. Because if you don't, people are going to try to test them boundaries. And when they test them, you're going to be ready to fight. So we don't need that, because you're supposed to stay on your throne, beloved. You have to stay on your throne. You have to stay positioned very strongly in your queendom, okay? Very strongly in your queendom. And in order for you to stand strongly in your queendom, you know who you are, okay? You know who you are. Your other card is the Guardian card. Okay, Chaz, I got you. The Guardian card is saying, hey, you're not on this journey by yourself. You're not on this by yourself. You might feel like you are, but you're not. You're not. Okay? You're not. So be divinely protected. Okay? Know that you're divinely protected. Know that your ancestors and your guardians are all around you, protecting you, guiding you, sending love your way, making sure that you are in alignment with what it is that you are in alignment with. They want to make sure that you stay on your path. You're going to have some obstacles that pop up because you're not setting them damn boundaries. You're not putting no guards at the gate. I need you to get your guards together. Talk to your goons and be like, I need y'all to be at the gate. Make sure don't none of them, okay, come through. They can't come through. This is your journey. This is your destiny. You are supposed to walk it for a reason. They gave you these messages for a reason. They gave you your intention for a reason. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let's see what this goddess card is all about. Your goddess card is Mayat. Ooh. Mayat. And Mayat is saying this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Don't worry about it. Whatever it is that you feeling like people coming up against you, things trying to take you off course, things trying to knock you out of, know that you can trust your guardians, your egoons, to handle it accordingly. And it's going to work out in your favor. Everything will work out in your favor. Everything. But it's going to require for you to do a little work too. It's going to require for you to like really stand in your power. Don't second guess that. Don't be in a space where you are allowing people to test your gangster. And like I said earlier today, that don't mean that you got to be in pop-off mode, but that do mean that you know how to stand strongly in your goddess energy, stand strongly in who you are, and make sure that they understand very clearly from a very sacred space, from a very quiet and calm, like divine feminine, like dynamic. So they get it, but they receive it with love. Oh, Ashe. Oh, you just got them, because I was sure about to take them off the site. I was about to be like, these about to be mine. How you taking stuff off the website? I was about to be like, we ain't got these no more. All right. It's a lot of justice card. The bottom of the deck is also the justice card. So I don't know what's going on, beloved, with you. I don't know if it's legal issues or if just somebody that is trying to treat you unfairly, or you feeling like the world or certain dynamics are coming up that's treating you unfairly. It will be the way it's supposed. It will be handled with balance. It will be handled justly. It will be handled fairly. You ain't got to worry about it. When I tell you they about to be on, they about to have you like all the way together. They gonna have you all the way together. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You need to go ahead and show gratitude to your ancestors and your spirit guides, and let them know that you appreciate them for all the work they've done in your life. Let them know that you are, for the work they getting ready to show you that they doing in your life. Go ahead and show gratitude. Y'all know my favorite thing. Go on and do a praise dance for them. Go on and do a praise dance. All right. I'm really nervous that this is getting ready to cut me. I'm surprised they ain't cut me off yet. We got a couple more minutes. So what we're going to do, I'm going to log off. Let me do this. Let me screenshot. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did. See, okay. All right. I got everybody saved. There, see, there go the timer. I'm going to go ahead and log off, come back on, and then we'll go ahead and do the actual readings. Okay? Peace.